Do you know New Zealand has the shortest human history? It did not see people until just 700 years ago. This is New Zealand, the remotest island on the southwestern edge of the world's greatest ocean, the Pacific Ocean. Scratch people, there was not even an animal on these lands, and this led to birds making their nests on ground and over time drastically increasing in size. The largest species grew up to 12 feet tall and weighed 230 kgs. Made you curious? We will share more about the land you are planning to visit, but if you're someone who's aware and would like to straight away know the visa application process, follow the below timestamps, as this is our new video on how to visas with Atlys, where we share with you the complete visa application process of different countries. New Zealand was founded by the Polynesian people. These are people who resided on these islands, and they are just northeast of New Zealand. If this feels unfamiliar, you might definitely remember this guy from Moana. So in 13th century, a Polynesian named Kupe discovered the land, made it home for him and his people, and eventually all of them came to be known as Maori. The stories about the existence of this land and the Maori people was orally passed on through generations. And it wasn't until 16th century, when the Europeans were exploring the world, that one European, Abel Tasman, discovered the land, named it New Zealand, but it was much later, around 1748, that Captain James Cook who mapped out the islands in entirety. So what happened when Europeans established contact with Maori? These events followed. The initial promise of trade was soon broken and Europeans captured Maori lands, brought with them diseases like smallpox, tuberculosis, influenza and measles, from which the natives were not immune, made them fight their wars, World War I and II, and subjugated them into hard labor. Maoris resisted, and due to this, New Zealand saw many wars over a century before peace came in. The New Zealand we know and aspire to visit today is a hub of many ethnicities, a growing Indian community being a part of it. Indian migration began as early as the late 19th century, and currently over 240,000 Indians call New Zealand home, making up approximately 5% of the total population. About 64% of these Indians reside in Auckland, Wellington and Christchurch, and therefore you will see neighborhoods like Sandringham, Mount Roskill and Papatoetoe filled with Indian grocery stores, restaurants and cultural centers. And with India ranking second in visa application to New Zealand, a total of 134,000 this year, we believe this number would keep on increasing. Our responsibility to make sure that if you are planning to join these numbers, your visa gets approved and is with you on time. Before we take you through the visa application form, there are some things you need to know and documents you must gather. First, upon successful application, you will receive your New Zealand single entry or multiple entry tourist visa in 3 to 4 weeks, so choose your travel dates accordingly. Second, the fee for application is 459 New Zealand dollars, which is somewhere around 23,100 in Indian rupees. Thirdly, the application form is long and comprehensive and would take you around 45 minutes to complete, so take out time accordingly. Fourth, having sufficient funds is important to obtain a New Zealand visa. Ensure you have at least 7 to 8 lakhs in your bank account. And lastly, these are all the documents you would need to upload towards the end of the application. Feel free to take a screenshot of the same for your own reference. These are scanned copy of passport, front page and back page, passport size photograph, Aadhaar card, 3-month bank statement, ITR statement, flight tickets, hotel booking confirmation and trip itinerary. Moreover, salaried employees would need to provide a signed leave letter on the company's letterhead, while self-employed individuals must submit business registration certificate. Now that you are aware, and once you gather all the required documents, you can begin with the visa application form. Let's show you how. Write on Google New Zealand visa. Many websites would come up, but this one is operated by the New Zealand Embassy. Head in and you will land on this page. To start your visa application, you will first need to make a RealMe account. This account is a secure online identification that will allow you to use a wide range of New Zealand government digital services using a single username and password. To create the account, you will need to head to Login, then choose Visitor Visa and again Visitor Visa General here. Once done, you can click on Login again, then click on Create New Account. After you have verified your email and created a password and are done with a set of security questions, you will be all set. As post-login, the platform will redirect you here, click on Apply for Visa to start your application. Once you start, the platform would also again remind you about the documents you would need. And as we shared, this form would be thorough since they would ask you questions ranging from your identity details, purpose, health, employment history, and family details. And you may even find the language confusing at some parts, so our tip would be to double check everything before you submit. But if you are someone who would not like to navigate through the same or find this too much of a hassle, you can complete the whole application and know exactly the date and time you will receive your visa, all in 10 minutes. Want us to share how? At Atlys, we believe that getting a visa shouldn't be difficult or confusing, and travelers shouldn't spend too much time on the process. When you apply for your New Zealand tourist visa through Atlys, you will experience this streamlined approach. So, head to Google and search for New Zealand e-visa Atlys. This is the official website. Once you are in, on the left side, you will find all the important information, for example, visa type, application process, FAQs, and more. Feel free to go through it, and when you are ready, click on Start Application. The platform would ask you your departure date or month, and post that would show you the complete application roadmap. If you are wondering this is a long process too, don't. Your work will end when you upload required documents and pay the government fee. So, confidently click on Get Started, answer a couple of questions about yourself, and the platform will show you a checklist of documents it needs from you. Once you have successfully uploaded all the documents and paid the fee, you will be done. Did we succeed in making the process simple for you? Let us know in the comment section below. So this is everything you need to know about the tourist visa application process of New Zealand. Feel free to ask any questions you may have about the visa process in the comment section below. Our team of visa experts would be happy to solve this for you. We will be back soon with another episode of How to Visa with Atlys. Till then, if you would like, you can explore these guides as well as vlogs to draw inspiration for your future adventures. Travel safe, see you soon.